Okay, well, I asked the girls to write a rap intro for us.
Ooh, how did that go?
They declined.
They declined
my offer.
That somehow doesn't surprise me.
I know, they're just not team players.
Well, they're teenagers.
Yes.
Teenagers mean little to no cooperation.
I want you guys to learn from my mistakes.
What not to do.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Don't ask your kids to create a rap.
There's that, but this is even more. Probably most people know this, but I tend to not.
You're late to the game.
I'm late to the game on some of the nuances of what to say and what not to say.
What's appropriate, what's not.
Yes, exactly.
When you should speak, when you should not.
Yes, you know me.
I do.
You guys know this is too, but don't, when your teenage daughter is asking how something looks, and she's wearing a dress, don't tell her that it looks like a nightshirt.
Oh. Okay.
It really hurt someone's feelings.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
But we like nightshirts. What if we
That's
like
what
nightshirts?
I said.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
If a nightshirt can double as a dress, I think it's awesome.
Yeah, where were you when I was trying to backpedal? I was like, because what I said was, oh, I'm sorry. I thought when you asked for my opinion, you wanted my opinion and not just what you wanted to hear.
Yeah. Well, I guess not. Teenagers, I guess we have to know what they want us to say and then say it.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was a cute, it just wasn't weather appropriate, you know?
Yeah.
But,
maybe
so
in the springtime
anyway,
or summer.
Don't tell your kids that it looks like their dress could be a nightshirt.
Okay. All right.
I feel so quiet up here today, doesn't it?
It does.
Does it
we
feel
don't have sirens going right now.
Not yet.
We don't have a fan.
I know. It just feels. I don't know. It's like eerily quiet. It's the calm before the storm. Something's going to happen.
Oh. What noise do we normally have going?
I don't think we do.
I don't think we do
I don't
either.
know.
Weird.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you guys hear that?
We don't either.
Yeah, exactly. Mystical.
We're not used to silence in our life.
That might be it. Let's just take a moment and be quiet.
Shh. That's right.
I heard that. Oh God, I really am talking to myself now in a whole new way.
Oh my God.
Well,
we'll fill the silence with our talking.
Yes,
so
we will.
Whether that's good or bad, we will fill it.
Always up for debate.
Yes, exactly. Well, this is episode 40.
It is
40. 40.
The big 40. The new 30
is good. I wish. Yeah.
So do I.
That would be nice.
Because that would make me about the new 40.
That'd be nice.
Yeah,
that'd be perfect.
Right.
That'd be nice.
But we're on row 40, so
row 40
or episode, whatever.
I
go back and forth with what I call them.
I don't even know what they're called anymore.
They are called rows.
They are called.
Yes, they are. Unless we're talking about them, then we say episode.
There you go. That's true.
All right. Well, what do you want to show?
I
like that yarn you have going.
Thank you.
What is that?
Well, this is Felici, so Knit Picks Felici.
I like those colors.
I do too. And this is just, I had this in my stash for quite a while. So self-striping.
I learned about Felici that everybody really did know.
Yes.
That when you buy it, you have to buy two.
Yes.
I didn't know that. So.
Which is perfect for 2 socks at a time.
Yes.
You don't have to divide anything.
You don't have to divide it.
Nope.
Nice.
You just have to make sure the colors line up when you
start,
into a ball. But
unless you don't want them to
unless
match,
you don't care.
which is kind of cool.
I don't know how you pronounce the name of this. Madrigal? Can you see that?
No.
And I don't know what it's from. It's got to be from something. Like a movie or something, because usually it's something.
We could Google the word.
Madrigal.
Madrigal? I don't know.
So anyway, but it's self-striping, like Felici always is. So
how many stripes do you know?
I don't know. I was trying to kind of count. I still have the navy blue and the dark purple.
Oh.
So I think maybe 5.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's really pretty. Did you show it yet?
Yeah, kind of showed it. So Michelle told me that I should do 2 at a time. And
yes,
so
I did.
Last night I was sitting there and I figured it out. And
you like it?
I love it. I do. I mean, it was a little fiddly the first row, getting them on there. Mm-hmm. But once I got it on there, then I was like, ooh, I like this.
Okay, so just for the record, the thing that I recommended that she do worked to her benefit, and she likes it.
Yes.
The thing that she recommended that I do...
Oh, no, I feel so bad.
Caused me to start drinking.
Oh, gee. Caused you to?
This is my second bottle.
Wow.
Me and Jack Daniels go back a long way. Just kidding.
Wow.
Hey, you want some in your tea?
Sure.
That'd be kind
Might
of weird.
ward off the colds. My daughter's sick right now, so I'm hoping and praying I do not get sick because
As a matter of fact,
I've not been sick yet.
the last time I drank any kind of thing like this was I was sick.
Yeah.
I'd lost my voice. This was like 2 years ago. And someone told me to take a straight shot of whiskey.
Uh-huh.
And I did.
Yeah.
It didn't help.
Really?
No.
See, we always do that too.
Really?
We
Does
usually
it help you?
Yeah, well, like, I think we'll do whiskey and honey or something
But
like
look
that.
at this. This is honey whiskey.
There you go. Perfect.
This is medicinal.
Maybe you didn't drink enough.
I don't know.
You gotta knock yourself out and sleep it off.
Michael's probably wondering where his bottle is.
Oh, boy. That's not good. But yeah, I'm just hoping I don't get sick because she's definitely got it, and this is her first real sickness.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a fever or anything, but
good.
just coughing.
Emmeline?
Yep.
So that wasn't just an excuse.
No, she really is sick. She's really sick.
We have our monthly get together.
Yeah.
Was that just yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So yesterday, Carrie from the Creative Obsession, Lori, and Leslie and I get together. We typically go to Dublin Bay, but we mix it up sometimes.
Yep.
But Leslie bailed on us yesterday.
Oh, I felt bad. I
It's
did.
okay.
It's just my husband overtime has started at his work, which he hasn't had overtime in like 2 years. And so he was just like so excited. But he's also been teaching every other Saturday at the community college bar house, machine tech. And so he went to work, taught there all day long, got off, went and worked swing shift at his normal job, and didn't get home until midnight. So I felt bad leaving my 13-year-old. I know it sounds weird, but she doesn't like to be home by herself all day long.
And that's a total preference.
When
thing.
she was sick, I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, she's sick too."
No, I wouldn't leave a sick kid.
Yeah.
No, even a 13-year-old.
Yeah, she's a homebody, but she likes to be home with people, and so I was like, for a little bit I can leave you, and I did. I ended up going out for a little bit. I'll talk about that
Basically,
later.
she ditched us for Angelique.
I know,
And I'm
I
not
feel
drawing any correlations here. Dear sweet,
feel
ditches
bad.
us. But we'll get to that.
But you know how mornings are worse for kids when they're sick, and so she was worse in the morning, so that's when I bailed on you. But then by midday, when Angelique texted me and said, "Hey, I'm having this trunk show. Are you going to come?" I was like, I'm going to get away for a little bit. And it was like an 8-minute drive from my house. So
Whatever.
I know.
I'm not
Sorry.
terribly hurt.
That's good. You didn't miss me too much.
I missed
you
you.
had Carrie and you had
But
Lori,
I always miss you when
which
you're
are
not with me.
phenomenal fill-ins. Thank you. And vice versa.
I just
would
sit
say
here and
that.
miss Leslie.
Twiddle your
right
thumbs.
here with the chair right
By
there. And I
yourself,
look at it.
in
And I'm like,
silence.
Leslie's not here. No, I still talk to you.
Okay.
It's a little different when you're not
It might
really
be
here.
better because I don't talk back to you.
I like you talking back to
Okay,
me.
all right.
Yeah.
Maybe you would enjoy just hearing
No.
your voice and not having
I
anyone
actually
argue
hate
back.
hearing my voice.
I do too. I hate hearing my voice.
Yeah.
Not your voice. I
It's
love
okay.
your voice. I don't like hearing my voice.
No,
but-
some people have really cute voices. I just don't.
No, I know. Some people do.
Yeah.
Just like they have cute laughs or they have cute whatever.
Yeah, there's a lot of cute out
a lot
there.
of cuteness going on.
That's why I have so much cute yarn and stuff.
That's right.
To make up for the cuteness lacking
That's
in other
right.
ares. Yes.
That's perfect
Right there.
explanation.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, I told you
Explains everything.
it's totally therapeutic.
Totally. Yeah. Now,
Help
if
me.
Michael would just jump on board with that, we'd be golden.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's therapy.
So anyway, I didn't mean we got totally
Yes, we're
off your
sidetracked.
socks somehow.
So anyway, I just started
Oh,
these.
yeah.
And I know there's a rule
Yes.
that I cannot start my March socks.
Those aren't your March
so
socks.
these are not my March socks. These I cast them on because I don't know. If I don't have a pair of socks on the knees, I go a little crazy.
And it's okay.
I waited. I did wait for a good week because I've had my February socks done.
I know, but
for a
why
while.
did you wait knowing that they weren't going to be...
Because I hemmed and hawed. I was
Oh,
like,
I see.
I can wait. I can wait
Yeah.
till March 1st. And then I was like, I can't wait.
No, don't wait.
Yeah.
Don't
So-
wait. Just have,
have fun.
your
And I wanted to try
additional
this technique, so I was excited
Awesome.
about that. So anyway, just cast these on last night and working on them, and they're fun. And who knows, maybe I'll finish them by next week when March starts.
Wow, you could.
I don't know.
But
maybe.
here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you don't, you'll start your March socks,
Exactly.
and you'll have these to still work on when you finish your March socks.
Exactly.
So
exactly. I should do that all the time.
yeah,
because
I've got like 5
makes
pairs of
perfect
socks
sense.
going.
Yeah,
I didn't
never
mean
do.
to.
But
I didn't
should.
mean to have that many.
Yeah.
I might even have more. But
Yeah. I don't think I have that many pairs of circular needles.
Well,
I
I
have
do.
maybe I have 2, maybe.
because I've changed my mind so many times
Yeah.
about what I use.
Well, I have zeros, which I'm not using zeros anymore. I'm back to ones.
Yeah.
But with Fleechy, I probably could have gone down to 0 because it seems like it's a little bit thicker of a yarn.
Oh.
But I think it'll
Well,
be
then why
fine.
would you want to go to a 0 if it's thicker yarn?
Because it's bulkier, and so it's going to fit even bigger on my feet using a size 1.
I see.
Whereas if I
Okay.
went down to a 0, it'd be a tighter gauge, and they'd fit a little bit more
Okay.
firmly. But
Well, and then are you doing your 2 at a time on a 32 or a 40
is
inch?
that? I think it's 32. Isn't
Okay.
it? I think.
That's what we typically use.
I think it's a 32.
Yeah, and are you okay with that?
I am. The only thing I don't like is when I'm pushing
Yeah.
this needle back. It's annoying, and so I end up pulling it this way.
Well, so you would want to go, would you want to go to a 40?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I think
'cause
it'd be
I-
too long.
I ordered a 40
Yeah. Did you?
because I want to see
The difference.
which I like better.
Okay.
And I'll use both. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
But
not a waste.
Yeah, exactly. It's never a waste.
Never a waste.
Never a
Do I
waste.
need this?
No, because you always use them, especially
Yeah.
when you have so many pairs of socks.
Totally.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think I'd want it longer, but then I don't think I'd want it shorter. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
it's just kind of a pain pushing this
Yours
needle
seems
back
longer.
in. Does it?
But I don't think you have a 40. So I think
I
that
don't think it's
I
a
think
40.
that you are on a 32, but it just seems like you have more extra
More
space
cable?
than I did.
Let's hold it up there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it is longer.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So maybe it is 40.
But these are signatures. Are those Hayas?
I think so.
Let me grab
I don't know.
Hayas.
I never know.
Yeah,
what needles I
they
have.
are because I
Hayas.
recognize the
And I love the Hayas because I love
I do too.
how pointy the tips are. They're really
I
nice.
do too.
Really nice.
Here's a 40. I mean, here's a 2.25 Haya 32 inch.
32 inch.
And let's see if
That looks about right. Well, maybe not.
no, you are on a
I'm
40.
40, okay.
Nice. So I think the 40 is going to be a good fit.
Okay. But what did you not like about the 32?
It's a little bit short.
A little too short.
When you can work with it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and it'll be interesting when I try the 40, and I'll let you know what I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
And actually, I have a lot of 32s if you want to try that. But
Yeah.
as I was pulling, here I have one that's still on the needles.
Okay.
When I pull, these are my low diddits.
So pretty. So pretty.
Sorry.
I always get sock envy. I think I love knitting on my socks, and I look at other people's socks. I'm like, they're so pretty.
Well, that's because you've been doing yours, and then when you look at someone else's, it's one that you haven't been doing.
Yeah.
I guess that's what envy is.
I guess
Yeah.
so, yes.
Accurate word.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Everything comes into focus.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly. I know. It's so silly to take them off and put them on, take them off. Put 'em on. Okay, so when you, like, right here, you're fine.
Yep.
But so you do have to make sure, because I don't like it
Yes.
when it goes.
Yes, then that's
and-
scary.
yeah. I mean, nothing will happen. You just have to redivide your
Yes.
stitches.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's kind of a pain.
It is.
And so I think that the 40 will be just enough bigger.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't seem like it's a huge difference.
Or you know what you could do on the 40? I've seen some people put 3 socks on.
Oh, hell no. No. No, that's not happening.
Okay.
No. Thanks, though, for thinking of me.
Could fit a whole bunch on you.
Yeah. Nope, not doing that. But anyway, so I don't need to do anything.
Yeah.
But and then
Now,
here-
do you ever? The only other thing I didn't like, which it's not like I would stop doing this because of this, so it's not like a game changer. But after I'm finished going across this first one and then I start the second one, just the gap, like I always feel like I really got to like cinch, like I don't know, try to pull the needle. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying. This one you've lost me on.
I don't know how to explain it.
When you're going to the second sock
second
and you're
sock.
pulling this yarn forward.
Yeah, it just feels like it when you're used to only doing 1 on Magic Loop and then now you're
Yeah.
doing 2 on Magic Loop. It just I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll just have to knit on it and see. if I
Yeah,
can
refresh
explain
your
it.
memory.
I can explain it.
Tell me what you're thinking.
I just don't know how to put it into words, like what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Oh, I
But
know. I know that feeling
I
very
know.
well.
Happens all the time. Happens
All
all
right.
the time.
Well, you do that while
I'll do
I.
that. What are you working on?
I'm still okay. The freaking afterthought heel from hell.
Oh my gosh, I feel so bad.
No, well, you don't need to feel bad, even though it was you that told me how awesome it was, and that it was the
Lori
easiest heel.
did too a little bit. I mean, it's really Lori's fault.
No,
'Cause
Lori confessed.
Lori first posted on Instagram that she was going to do the what is her name video.
Cat.
Kirby Werby
Oh, Kirby
Yarns,
Werby, okay.
her YouTube video on true afterthought heels.
Uh-huh.
So when I heard that Lori was going to do it, I was like, oh my gosh, I had thought about that too, but now that Lori's doing it, I'm going to do it.
Okay.
So it's really Lori's fault. So then I did it and had success right away with it.
Oh, listen to that.
I'm
Nothing like
shocked.
throwing down.
I'm shocked in myself, okay?
I had success right away. I don't know why you're having so many problems. It was so simple.
No, really, it shocked the hell out of me. That never happens where I have success at a new technique.
Oh.
Seriously. So I'm bragging, but it's only because it never will ever happen again.
I shouldn't have that by my little
Oh my
fire. We have our cups on those
burner.
On those those burners that have the little candles,
and we have all this plastic and yarn.
Put my sock right next to it.
But anyway, so I just assumed that Michelle, who's very talented and gifted, would have absolutely zero problems and would love it too. So I was just sharing the joy of a new technique that I thought that you would.
There was no joy. I enjoyed Kirby Werby's video.
Yes,
it makes
she's cute and funny.
You know what's so frustrating is that it makes sense in my head.
Yeah.
But my body won't do it.
Yeah.
And it comes down to my eyes, I think.
It reminds me of exercise.
Yeah.
My body just won't do it.
I would rather run a marathon than ever do an afterthought heel again.
Seriously,
it sucks.
I think if you did it again and were successful.
Well, yeah, that does make a difference.
I think you would.
If I was successful, I wouldn't hate it.
That's true. Okay, so here I'm getting to the second needle.
Okay.
So it's that big gap in between there, and I got to use this needle over here. So I'm pushing these, and it's just that. I don't know. It's just still that gap.
Well, get this sock closer to the end of the needle so that you're not having to go over so far.
True.
For one thing.
True, but then that's gappy back there.
Yeah, then you just yank it.
See, and then it's
okay. It's a little bit awkward, and what I found when I do that, actually, now that you mention it, is I hold it like you've got it where you're kind of holding onto that sock. While you do the first few stitches, then I scoot that sock away a little bit.
Yes, I think that's what I do too. I think.
Yeah.
I'd have to think about it.
I think that you just have to get used to.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I said. It's not something that's going to make me stop knitting two at a time. It's totally fine. But yeah, now I can just leave that over there.
I do really like the two at a time.
I do too.
The afterthought heel, I did try it the Kirby Werby way where you put the needles in. You know, you pick up the right leg of each stitch. And what was happening when I was trying to pick up the right leg of each stitch is there's a problem. As you know, as you get older, you can't focus on things that are,
tiny
and up close.
Yeah.
But you can't have it. So I had my glasses on and I had it right under a lamp. But as I was looking at it, all the little things were like, just going together.
Yeah.
And I could not differentiate what was the leg that I was supposed to be picking up, what row I was even on. I mean, it was like just awful. So then, it's okay. So then I thought, okay, I can't do this. I tried and tried and tried and tried. So then I watched another tutorial thinking, maybe I was thinking, well, maybe if I just watch another tutorial on how to pick up that right leg, something would click or whatever. But I get it. I mean, like, mentally, I understand.
Right.
I just couldn't see it to do it.
Yeah.
So then I watched one video who the gal showed that she just snips it and then undoes, she still does it in the middle and goes, both ways. Yeah. And she takes out a few and then picks them up, takes out a few, picks them up. Well, when I first started doing that, I was trying to go one at a time because I was so paranoid.
Yes.
Well, that was really difficult. Yeah. Because it was too fiddly.
Right.
And so I did end up taking a few out, picking them up, and I dropped a few. I had, when I repositioned, that's no big deal. Drop stitches don't scare me.
Yeah.
I can fix that easy.
Yeah.
So I got everything repositioned, did everything. Well, so I thought, okay, I'm at least going to do this one that I cut up. And then I thought, well, when you're here, you can get this one on. Well, so I started doing it. I tore the needles out because there's no point leaving them in because there was this huge hole.
Did you go to the last two? Because remember how she said to leave the last two?
I did.
Oh, you have contrasting heel, right? Yeah, which, of course you're going to have a contrasting heel.
I don't have to. I mean,
yeah, I mean, but what I'm saying is you're adding in yarn, so you're having a different yarn. That's what I'm saying. It's not from the same skein. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
But why would that matter?
Interesting. No, I know it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I just thought to myself, that's retarded. That's stupid. I mean, you can close that up at the end, but I don't know why that's.
I know that I could, but it was so big that I thought I must have done something wrong.
Yeah.
It was so big.
Yeah.
But so is that correct that you left two on each side? Okay,
like she said.
That's what I did because that's what I was thinking she had said, and I thought, well, maybe I misunderstood that.
No.
All right, well, now I kind of wish I hadn't torn my needles out. I'll get 'em back
that's
in.
going to be a little tougher, but
Not a big deal.
not
I'll get the needle back in. I'll do whatever. You can fix the other one.
Yep.
And I'm going to get these stupid things done.
I know.
They've just been just not good. And actually, I'm doing them for my sister-in-law for her birthday.
Oh, fun.
And I was thinking at first, I'm kind of sad because I do love this yarn. Well, now I'm just happy to get rid of them. They're cursed. Sorry, I hope Tammy doesn't have problems with them, but
I know.
And I can, like, you're thinking, oh, come on. Okay, and my Instagram posts where I was cussing and throwing a tantrum, just so you guys know, if you don't know this about me, that's all relative, okay? I know it's just knitting, and I'm not really upset.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not really,
losing sleep over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was getting a headache.
Yeah.
And I was annoyed, but I know that, there's much bigger problems to be upset about.
Totally.
And when it is a big problem, I don't talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people that, I'll rant like the world is ending over an afterthought heel, but I don't say anything about
it. In reality, you're really okay.
I'm okay.
It just stinks.
It does. And I think, like I said, it's one of those things that if I didn't understand it, that would be one thing.
Right, but you totally do.
Yeah, when you understand something and you just can't make yourself do it. And I think that's part of, you get older. And not that this is really like a great example of that, but it's just it's one of those things you have to accept in life that, you're not even using your little hot thing.
I know, I'm moving it over so it's closer to me.
What I'm saying is I have compassion for people as they get older that, you can't drive anymore. Or you still mentally understand the concept of driving or, whatever it is. But
or you get arthritis in your fingers and really can't knit anymore.
Yes, that would be awful.
It's horrible. It's like you want to do it, but you can't physically do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I wonder for you if it would be better to put, because you've done the Lifeline before, right?
And I hated that too.
Okay. See, I didn't mind that, but I just felt like this is one less step to mess with.
I think that I'll still, maybe try other heels like we've talked about, but the OMG heel I can do. I don't have to even really hardly think about it.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, if you're happy with what you're doing, it's like, why switch it up then?
Because, I totally appreciate trying new things.
Yeah.
This just wasn't...
Yeah.
This was a fail.
Yeah.
So... Along those lines, speaking of fails involving my mustache yarn, I thought... I'm going to do one of those cute little bluebirds of happiness birds of
happiness.
Blue happiness.
Yep.
Oh, so there's nothing blue about it?
Is it called Bluebird of Happiness?
Bluebird of Happiness.
Bluebird of Happiness, but people do it in all different
colors.
Yes.
So I did one.
Okay.
And the pattern calls for worsted.
Yes.
And that's what I was asking you.
Okay, yep, I did fingering.
But I know people have done fingering. In fact, that one hanging there was from a swap partner. Do you see that one?
Yes.
And
that looks like is it fingering?
Yeah.
Fingering. Yeah.
Well, okay. There's a few.
Wow.
Okay.
It's so tiny.
It's got all sorts of... I didn't even bother finishing it because it's deformed.
It looks like a mitten.
Well, let me tell you one thing I learned.
Okay. One thing?
Okay, it says to cast on 18 stitches over 3 DPNs.
Yes.
Do you do them on DPNs?
Yes.
Okay, well,
I think you have to. Well, I guess you could do it on a...
Okay, so for whatever reason, because I'm an idiot, I thought, I'll just do the cast on like I do for toes.
Oh, boy.
This is where I cast on, and it's a nice little, they're nice and to get... Well, that set me up for failure. Let me take the stitch marker
Is this
off.
your first Bluebird of Happiness?
Yes! I've never done one before. And I can take this off because I'm not doing anything else with it except throwing it out. But so that's my Bluebird of Happiness.
Where is its head supposed to be?
Well, I didn't even bother doing the head.
Okay, I'm like, it's somewhere in there.
I beheaded it. It's supposed to go up here, and you're supposed to pick up the stitches around where you cast on. But since I cast on in a straight line instead of in the round,
there's no hole.
I just thought, it's still going to be
the headless bird.
It's and all sorts of problems. Why is it so tiny?
It is super tiny. Super tiny. I mean, it's going to plump up when you put stuffing in it.
Not that much.
But I'm trying to think. I mean, I have some that are different sizes. You know what? I might have used fingering for all of mine, but just gone up a needle size. But you don't want to go up too far because then you've got holes.
Help, people.
But I think I've always used fingering weight yarn.
Well, I know people have done them in fingering because you see, little ones.
Yeah.
So if you've done a Bluebird of happiness and fingering, please tell me what to do. Did you?
Well, I think that you can't do anything with.
No,
but
I will definitely do. I'm throwing it out. I'm not even ripping it out.
Okay,
This is
but I think it would have been fine if you'd done it correctly. I think it would just be tiny.
Yes,
but that's fine.
Yeah,
it can be a tiny bird. It would have been that size with the head on it.
You think?
With stuffing in it and stuff.
If I had done it right,
Yeah.
I don't know. This is pretty tiny.
It is tiny.
It's tiny,
but with the head on it.
And I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I knitted on a 2.25,
Okay. Yeah.
and maybe a 2 would be better.
Yeah, it just depends on the thickness of your yarn.
Yeah, and mustache is pretty thin.
It is pretty thin,
Yeah.
so it just depends on
Well, this was a major fail. So nothing that I did with this mustache yarn turned out.
Wow.
Although actually, well, yeah, because I was going to say the heel
it was
was
a bad batch of mustache. Maybe she had a bad day. The day she died.
Somehow
or
it's
something.
Stacy's fault.
She put
not
bad
mine.
energy into it or
Bad
something.
juju in my. I don't know, but yeah.
Do you want to burn it on your little thing?
I'm
Burn it
afraid
up.
to light something on fire up here in the 100-year-old house.
And we're stuck between tables and we can't get out fast enough. That's true. That's not wise.
Okay, so
don't ever do that.
Don't do that.
Don't ever do that.
So yeah, that's been my knitting.
Well,
recently.
I had my epic fail too.
But yours is cute.
Oh, it's not cute.
It's adorable.
Yeah, it's not cute.
I'll take it.
Okay, so are we going into that already?
Sure,
Because that's
go.
kind of a finished object.
Yeah.
So I did a stuffy. It's the pattern.
Yeah, we're moving off the section where we talked about our failed objects.
Okay, well this is failed. This is
we're
failed.
still in the fail.
This is the Little Dutch Rabbit from Rachel Borello.
I love
Carol.
that little Dutch rabbit.
Okay, I put a little ribbon here, but it looks like it has a deformity of some sort on its face. I know what I did. I knew when I did it, but I didn't
If I had
think
my glasses on, I could
yeah,
really
so
see what your
you
problem
need to put your
is.
glasses on. Yeah.
I think it's
So
cute.
when I made the mistake, which I don't even know what it is, but I knew when I did it. I didn't think. It's like you don't know what you're. I knew I was doing the head, but I was like, is this the back of the head? Is it going to be covered by ears? Will it be covered by the body of the
Because you hadn't knit it yet.
Yeah, so I was like, it's fine. I'm not going to fix that. Well, I should have fixed it.
Well, let me see. Where is the problem?
Just here. It's just
That
really
is so
it's
not a
super
problem.
duper thin and stuff. You can see
That's
the
not
stuffing.
poor baby. I can't believe you're saying such bad
I still
things
love
about
it. Obviously, I have not. I still love him.
It's adorable. Is
Her.
that fingering weight?
No, this is DK.
Okay.
I think it's Knit Picks DK. I didn't write down what it is because I didn't have a ball band around it. But if you see the picture,
Look at the little tail. It's
I know.
adorable. Show
But
it its butt.
everything is pieced. So I mean, like you
you
make
have to
the head and you have to.
oh.
And I'm not good at that kind
Me
of stuff. I
neither.
wish I was better. I'm not good at seaming
Yeah.
stuff. I get too impatient and then I'm just like, oh, screw it and get it in there and then
Yeah.
it looks like garbage. So
No.
I need to get better at that.
It's so cute.
So the body's a piece, each leg is
Oh,
a
what a
piece,
pain.
the ears are each a piece, so everything is pieced. But I definitely want to do another one because I feel like it's obviously something I could improve. But look at that.
so cute.
I mean, when you see the picture of them, mine looks
Aw.
nothing like
Yes,
that.
it totally looks like that. It looks like that a lot. What are you talking about?
Not really.
It does.
And there's something you're supposed to do with the eyes to
You
bring
put
the
eyes on it, that's
no, I
good.
know, but you're supposed to do something around the eyes to draw the eyes in a little
Yeah.
bit. I didn't know what the heck they were
Oh.
talking about, so mine aren't that way. But anyway, that's my
That
stuffy.
is not a fail. That is really cute.
So I'm gonna have to do another one. And I think I was supposed to have smaller eyes. I think I had too big of eyes by one size. I think I needed to go down one more
Did
size.
you order those, or did you just go buy them somewhere? Or
I
what did
had
you-
them from when
the
I
60
did
or whatever.
Yeah, when I did some other project. What was
The
it?
balls, the ornaments.
The ornaments had eyes. Which one was it that had eyes?
The snow buddies or whatever.
Is that what it was?
Snowball buddies or whatever they're called.
I don't remember what they're called. Yeah, it had eyes for something. But anyway, so I just had those. So I didn't get any new ones. I should have.
No, I think his eyes are, or her eyes are cute.
Well, and with stuffies too, you never know how much to stuff because they're telling you to stuff it, but you don't want to stuff it too much because then you're going to see it through the yarn.
Oh.
But if you don't stuff it enough, like I feel like the back of the head definitely could have been stuffed more. You know, so it's just, they're fiddly.
Does it have
they're
a little
tricky.
tongue hanging out?
No, it's supposed to be embroidered mouth.
Oh, okay.
See, like that.
No, it's
it
really
doesn't.
cute.
I don't embroider, obviously.
It's really cute. And a tongue hanging out would be totally fine.
Yeah, it would
Just
be.
like Nina.
That's true.
Ever since she got her teeth pulled, her tongue hangs
Her
out
tongue
a lot.
hangs
So
out, yeah, there's
maybe
nothing in
that
there.
bunny lost some teeth.
Maybe it
Due
did.
to poor hygiene.
Maybe it did. It's a teeny tiny little bunny.
I love that bunny.
So, yeah, it doesn't look like the picture, but it's a resemblance of the
It's
picture.
a total resemblance.
Not an exact
It's better than my
replica.
bird.
Well, it's alive. Your bird has no head. Mine at least has a life.
And it has a spine deformity.
Poor thing.
Oh, yeah.
Poor thing. So I'm not a good critter maker. I'd like to be better at it.
Me
though,
too.
'cause there's so
Oh
many
my
cute
gosh,
critters.
And you know, I had
So
started
many
looking at once my bird before I even did the bird, I started looking at critters on Ravelry.
Yeah.
And I'd favorited a bunch of them. Well, then I forgot that I'd done that, so I just went in and printed off the bird thing. And then when that failed, I purchased a pattern for these other things, forgetting that I had all these that I had put. And so I purchased, but it's cute. I purchased Pocket Pals by Chris de Longpre. It's Longpre. I mean, how would you say that?
Where is it? I have to see it.
Yeah, because who knows?
have
Maybe
to
that's
see
not
it.
even what it says, because I took my classes right there.
Oh, de Longpre? De Longpre?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I don't. De Longpre? I don't know.
De Longpre.
It's I
De
think it's-
Longpre.
Yeah. It depends on how you say it.
Which is funny. Chris.
Yeah.
De Longpre. It's like you'd think
Yeah.
it'd be Pierre or,
Yeah.
you know, something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't
Sorry.
know.
Anyway,
Cute.
it has a mouse, an owl, bunny, and a bluebird and a beaver.
Oh, maybe I should do one of those. Maybe my
Yeah.
bunny would be better. But
No,
this
I don't
bunny's
know.
so cute, the little Dutch rabbit.
There's so many cute ones.
There are.
Yeah.
There are so many.
So I don't
cute
know.
ones.
I want someone to tell me about that bird thing. Just
Yeah.
because I don't know. But I am going to do these. I'm going to do one of these for this
Yeah.
month. Yeah.
You'll be able to do the Bluebird of Happiness. It's really quite simple.
Yeah, one would think. Obviously
Just
my
do
fatal
double point
Yes,
needles.
my fatal flaw was I shouldn't have started it like a toe-up sock.
Right.
I don't know.
Because it's not a toe.
It's not a toe-up sock. It's just,
And you need openings to be able to stuff stuff, you know? So that's the thing.
right, there was
Yeah.
that problem. I was thinking, how am I going to get that stuffing in through this tail?
Tiny little needle shoving stuffing.
Well, no, and actually they did. They said that to leave it open for now because that's where you're going to start. I don't know. There's just something really wrong with what happened.
Did you start that at like midnight or something?
No,
Oh,
I mean, I was
okay.
totally game on.
All
I was totally ready.
It's just funny how there are days where you just,
Or weeks.
it ain't, or whatever,
2 week
hours.
Yeah.
Just, you shouldn't be knitting.
Yeah.
You really should just put the stuff down
You
and walk
should.
away. So what do you got there? Is
This
that your
is still my fade.
fade?
And started a row and
Mm-hmm.
didn't get very far.
That's okay.
Yep.
What color is that? Number 4?
Number 4.
Okay.
Yep.
Beautiful.
I think 1, 2. Yeah.
Looks like
and
it,
it's
yeah.
Always by Up in Yarns.
Pretty.
And if
Oh, it's
you
a sad
it
day.
is.
Up in yarns.
Up in Yarns is no longer dying, and we don't know. You know what? We don't know the details.
Mm-hmm.
We just know that things weren't. I mean, if you follow her on Instagram, you know.
No, yeah, she talks about
She
it on
talked
there.
about it.
Yeah.
But we were sad
Mm-hmm.
because I seriously love her yarn.
Now I don't even want to knit with it. I have one skein of hers. It's the Jawbreakers or whatever.
I used
I
that
have
for
it sitting
socks,
on
yeah.
my, and I looked at
No,
it
I
after I
didn't.
read her
That
Instagram,
was something else,
and I
but
was sad. I was like, oh my gosh, I might
I
have to
know.
just keep this as a
I have
memory.
one of hers. It's like a zombie something. It's
Yeah.
it's actually, if you look, it's the on the bottom right. Yes. Nope. Yes.
That's gorgeous.
I know. I love that.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
So it's sad. She was a beautiful dyer.
She really-
still will be. Just
Yeah, I
not
mean-
selling it probably. I'm sure she'll dye her own yarn for her,
Maybe.
for herself.
Yeah.
But it's just gorgeous.
I don't know. I don't know enough about dyeing to know if that's even realistic to have all that stuff.
Supplies.
But I guess if you already have it,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
have it. You
And
might
you
as
like
well.
your yarn.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as it's I'm sure you wouldn't be dyeing it if you didn't like it.
True. I don't know.
Obviously.
But yeah, and this always, I just love this always color.
It's gorgeous.
So I'm just about to start the lace part, and I'm really anxious to get this done so I can be like everyone else and have it done.
Oh my gosh, did I tell you I washed it though? It is ginormous. Ginormous. I wore it the other day and I had it wrapped around me like probably 5 or 6 times. Like, it's
Do you
crazy.
wish that you hadn't washed it? Or
I don't think it matters because it's big.
It's
regardless.
already big. Yeah.
I do struggle with how to wear it.
Yeah.
You know, people were really sweet. I wore it to the last podcast, but that's before I washed it. And people were like, "Oh, you wore it well." You know, and it's like, "Thank you." But I still don't feel like I wear it like, I don't feel like I'm taking full advantage of like probably the different ways. I wish Andrea Mowry would do a video like she did with her yoga shawl.
Speaking of the yoga shawl, Hannah, who sent us that yarn, we'll get to that in a minute. She has a podcast. I think it's called Hannah Made It.
Okay, I need to look her up.
Yeah, and she also has an Etsy shop, obviously, because she has this beautiful yarn. Yeah. But I didn't know she had a podcast until this whole thing with the yarn happened. But so I didn't get through the whole episode just because of, you know, how things are. But she is doing the yoga shawl in the same manner of melting the colors together like this.
Interesting.
So I'm totally down now with making the yoga shawl because I wanted to make the yoga shawl, but I don't want to knit something in all one color like that. That's just not for me.
Yeah, you totally should.
And I had talked about, you know, if there was a way to do more than one color, but I was just thinking, you know, that it would be, how would you... This color melting thing is awesome. Yeah.
Oh, you totally could. Totally could. Yeah, because it's really just a huge rectangle.
Exactly.
That has buttons on 2 different sides so that you can, you know, button it different ways. But it's really just a huge rectangle. Yeah. You know.
And same pattern writer. But I just love this color melting idea because there's so many colors that I like. And I don't know.
Well, and it's definitely a shawl that I can pretty much put on almost every day. And it matches anything I put on. I mean, unless I'm wearing like a plaid, I probably wouldn't wear it with that. But if I'm just wearing a basic shirt, it's going to match pretty much anything.
Your Find Your Fade?
Yeah. So it's awesome. Yeah, it's just huge. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm wearing it to its full potential.
Well, you should go on her knit along thing and just suggest that she make a video.
That would be nice.
Or someone could.
Yeah, anybody can.
Yes. Hey, make us a video.
More talented than me. Yeah,
I don't know how to wear anything. I mean, a shirt I can put that on.
Yeah,
usually,
exactly.
Without any problems.
And button it correctly, But that thing is just huge.
Yeah.
So if you like huge shawls, it's a good shawl.
I do like huge shawls. I'm a little concerned about the length of it. Yeah. Like, I want things that are long to go down my back more versus, especially being short, having it go down to the ground. See, so you do have to wrap it or something.
See, and I want a shawl. Some designer out there needs to design one. I love to wear it to where it covers, like my back, part of my back, and over my shoulders. Like drapes over my shoulders.
And I want it down over my butt.
Yes. It's like, that's my dream shawl, is to have something that just like, so that my shoulders are warm and my front is warm, and I don't need tons up here.
Right, me neither.
Because to me, I'm just like, I feel like I'm being stifled. But it's
Choked
like, I
out.
want something that my back and my shoulders and the front is
because I don't like it when it barely comes over.
Me either.
Because then it's like, pretty soon it's creeping
up.
And
Yes. Yeah, and then usually my shoulders or arms are cold. That's wwhat's cold. So it's like, if that's warm,
and you want to feel cuddled up in it, but not choked.
Exactly.
Could someone please
somebody
deal
whip
with this?
that out really quickly, please?
We don't ask much.
I know.
Rarely do we have any kind of request
or demands.
Is there a difference? You say demands, I say requests. They're the same.
Potato.
Exactly.
Whatever. But yeah, that to me would be just... And to me, the yoga shawl is probably the closest thing I have to that. Because I literally put it over...
What about that one you had? And I think you did it in like a light blue.
Yes. The...
Campfire or something?
It's not campside.
I always say that.
No, it is. And if you wouldn't have asked me, I would have known this. I know.
But you wouldn't have known that I wanted to know.
That is like a big, huge tube. And it goes over my head.
No, not that. Not that one.
It's light blue.
I know, but it's a different light blue one.
Okay.
Because I remember that one.
Okay, I know which one you're thinking of, yes. That one is still not
It's really
huge.
Not as... Okay.
It's big. It's a good size.
But it's not as big
But it's not going to sit and cover my shoulders and my front and my back.
We really want like a miniature blanket is what we want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And you know, it's funny you say that because a lot of times in my house, if I'm cold, I will grab a blanket off my couch and wrap it around me.
That's what I do, yeah.
And walk around the house like that.
So we really just need to knit ourselves a big triangle. Or not triangle, a big rectangle.
Yeah.
There doesn't have to be fancy anything fancy about it.
I know what you're saying.
Thank you.
I think you're drinking that whiskey.
I know, I just decided. Maybe it would help. It cannot hurt.
That's right. Damage.
It actually would burn, though.
It would.
Like the lipstick.
Oh my gosh. So we are modeling
Yes.
Melissa Spice Girl, our spicy girl.
Yeah.
She's
a rep for that lip sense.
Yeah. So we have it on. Michelle had rules. I was getting my hand slapped in the bathroom putting it on today.
No, you know what's funny is I tell her first. I'm like, okay, just put on one. I
don't even think you said one coat. I think you just said, here it is, what color you want. And then
no,
you left the room.
but I said only put on one coat or something. I said something like that.
But I didn't know you can't go back over.
No,
I was like putting it on.
I know. I come and she's like, I'm like, no. You don't do that. You can put more on after you let it dry.
Okay. But and then she said, don't close your mouth. You got to keep your mouth open.
Yeah, because it's sticky. Tacky, yeah.
Don't do that. And what else did you demand? I was trying to remember.
I don't remember. Well, you were just doing it all wrong. But I was impressed because she can put her lipstick on without needing the big 20 times magnifier mirror.
Yeah, but who knows if it looks good? I don't know. I never look. I don't know. I'm one of those people that puts my makeup on in the morning and I don't even go in front of a mirror the rest of the day.
But do you look in a mirror when you're putting it on?
Yeah, when I do my makeup. Okay. But I don't come back and fresh. I don't.
I don't either.
It's on.
Next time I'm looking, it's to take it off.
Exactly.
And I'm always excited to do that too.
Exactly. So anyway, okay. So moving on. Mm-hmm. So I'm doing those socks, and then I'm trying to think. My void. I'm actually working more so on that. Is that what it's called? Yeah, it's called the void.
It is the void.
It's void. I think it's in this bag. Bags by Awesome Granny. Still doing the Christmas bag. Still adore it. So my void is growing. It's still not my favorite knit in the world, but this is definitely one of those projects that it's a what do they call it? Some people are
project knitters versus
process or product. They want the product, but they don't like the process. Is that what it is? I feel like I'll be glad when it's done because I like to wear it, but the process has not been fun because it's 8 rows that you repeat 12 times, and as you knit it, it's getting longer and longer.
You know what this reminds me of?
What? What?
No, it's nothing bad.
Oh, okay.
Like buttercream frosting on a cake.
Oh, yeah.
Does it?
Yeah. If it smelled that way, that'd be heavenly.
I know, right?
But I'm glad I went up a needle size because it is squishier.
Sorry, Nina.
It's much more squishy. And it's going to be bigger then because I'm doing it on bigger needles, so I hope I have enough yarn. But I can always just get more.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine. But, so yeah, it's fine. I'm very anxious for it to be done. But I think I'm going to love it when it's done. So it's...
Come here.
But I'm using the Barocco Vintage, the worsted. I'm just not used to knitting worsted anymore. And so knitting this, my fingers definitely get kind of sore. Like I can't do 3 or 4 repeats of the whole pattern in a day. I can probably get through 3 rows and then I'm like, oh my gosh, give me something else. Mm-hmm. Fingering weight or something. So I'm doing that. Oh, and then should I show this one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
yeah,
this is the knit along the Snow Melt Cow by Helen Stewart.
How are you liking that?
Love it.
Okay.
So look away if you don't want to see it because
here's the warning.
I finished clue 3. Do
you want to go back?
So it's funny because I'm finding myself. She sends out the clue. Let's say I think on a Thursday, last Thursday. I was done by Saturday.
Really?
I was like, okay, where's the next clue? So I have to wait, which kind of stinks, but yet then it gives me time to work on the void.
Right.
So, but this is what I want to work on when it's...
Oh, I love that.
So look away if you don't want to see. And I love this
I'm so proud of you using that.
I love it.
Yay.
I love it. Who's it by again? This is like the perfect thing to put on the end of your needles so that you don't have things fall off. Okay, so look away if you don't want to see. But this is the...
Wow.
And it's hard for me. I can't spread it out because I need to put on longer.
I love this.
Isn't that pretty, though? I'm loving the dark green with
the light green?
The pink.
Oh, I love
that part.
That combo.
Yeah. I didn't like it as much when it was down here. I was kind of doubting
really?
it.
Okay.
But now
I love it.
The Helen Stewart's just a genius.
So this is one of those ones that I'll probably end up doing
mystery knit-alongs,
since I can see that it's good.
I love it. I think it's fun. It's very fun. And I love her method, how she breaks down each row, how the percentage of how far you've gone. So you just feel like you're just buzzing along. But
you know what's funny is, I don't know why, but one of our very early episodes, I turned it on one day.
Yeah.
I don't even know which one, but you were talking about a pattern. I don't know if it was one of hers or not, but that was one of them that had the percentages.
Yes, the pink one. It was the pink lace. Pink lace. I can't remember what it was called. And I hated it at first. Did I talk about how I liked it or that I didn't like it?
Oh, I think you liked it fine. It was just we were talking about the fact that she had the
line by line,
the percentage of how much you were at, and then Melissa was talking about how she always does that.
Yeah, I like it because now I know. I think I'm 49% done now, so it's just kind of nice to know. As you're going that. I think I'm 49% done. Well, and she gives you your total stitch count each row. So if you're worried, I'm 59% done.
Ooh.
So I'm over halfway.
Wow.
So it's just kind of exciting. I don't know. I think I really like mystery knit-alongs. If you trust the designer. If you trust the designer, I just think...
honestly, for me, it's not as much even the designer. I think that's important.
Yes.
But for me, I just don't trust myself with picking out colors.
Yeah. And that is true.
You scored. I mean, you chose well.
I think Helen Stewart gave good clues, though.
Okay.
She kind of did a video beforehand telling you, if you don't like this about a certain shawl, then don't pick a color like this, But she didn't tell you straight out what to do, but she just kind of said, she gave you a little guidelines, a few guidelines.
Maybe I'll try one someday.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I was in a position to start another shawl with doing, having my fade still on the needles.
No, that's a huge project.
It is kind of huge.
Huge project. And this worked out just perfectly with timing because I felt like find your fades done. I still have void, but the void I feel like is kind of like my third pair of socks. You know what I mean? Right. I just work on it when I don't have anything else. And so, but I'm almost done with it. The void, I feel like I have I think I have 5 more repeats of the 8 rows.
Oh, so it's a little one.
Well, I mean, then I have some of the border, but that's just, I don't know if that's just knitting or what, but I feel like I'm getting there. It's just, I think I'm probably over halfway done with it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I did a little bit of work. Oh.
No, my goodness. Wow.
Sorry. Just don't know my own strength.
Yeah, I know. You're so powerful.
I am powerful.
You are.
We'll do that later. It's hard to do with nails.
It is.
I did a little bit of work on my blankie.
Oh, good.
Because
I love that purple.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
That's Blissful Knits.
That's really pretty.
She's here in Portlandia. Yeah. So remember I talked about that winter camp thing, that knit-along type thing that well, it was snowball fight time.
Okay.
And that meant working on your blanket or whatever. Okay. So I pulled it out and tried, and I got a little bit done, but I don't even know how you enter stuff on there, to get points. I'm not doing it to try to win anything.
Yeah.
But if you're one of my teammates or I'm in your cabin, I'm sorry I'm such a loser.
That's something I would do. I'm surprised. I'm shocked at you because you're usually so good about that kind of stuff.
Well, I think part of it is because dealing with our own knit-alongs, I'm doing a lot more on Ravelry with that stuff. Mm-hmm. And, you only want to do so much at the computer.
Totally.
You want to be knitting
or do it.
Well, no, I feel bad. Insane. I feel bad that I haven't done more with that. Okay, Nina, go back. Yeah. I have Nina here, and she was behind me on the chair, but I felt like I might be squishing her.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think Leslie wants you over there. Can you just go back behind me?
I don't care.
Well, whatever. Well,
it don't matter to me. Do you want to sit on my lap?
You want to go see Leslie?
Sit on my lap.
Yeah, you can go back and forth.
Just one lap, one leg each.
She's got her butt on me, which is typical.
I get the cute face.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I did... Oh, yeah. So I had been here. So, see, I really didn't get far. But, I mean, it does...
Yeah. You've got a long row, though.
I do have a long row.
It's big. So.
It is. I think it's the number of stitches that you had told me.
I don't know.
But it's I don't either.
Compare,
I don't remember.
I've got mine here.
Okay.
To see what length yours is compared to mine. Mine, I feel like it's not going to fit on anybody's bed.
Yeah.
But it'll be a nice to curl up under.
Oh, totally.
You know, it's definitely big enough to curl up under.
And it's just so fun to work on.
I love it.
I want to work on it more.
Yes.
I think that I'll feel better once I get that, even though I really like doing it. I feel like that Find Your Fade...
It's bringing you down.
Well, not down. It's just that's what I really want to work on because it's so fun to determine my next color.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah.
It was fun, and it's funny because it's pretty repetitive. I mean, you're doing the same stuff, but it's still fun because you're changing colors.
Yes.
So it keeps your interest. It keeps you going because you can't wait for that next section. And right when you get tired of the one section, then you're doing lace, or then you're doing... So and that's what I'm finding with the cowl, the snow melt, is that right when I'm like a little bit kind of over it, it's like, oh, bam, I'm changing something else. I'm changing colors, or I'm doing something different with the pattern. So it's very addicting.
And I just love the colors, the yarns that I've been using on that.
Yeah. It's gorgeous. Yours is going to be gorgeous.
Well, thank you.
I love how yours is fading. Like, it's just so pretty.
It's just some yarns that so I was so happy about this pattern because I buy these yarns that I absolutely love, but I only buy typically one skein. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with it because I can't knit that many pairs of socks.
Right.
And that's
you can't knit a big enough shawl out of one skein.
Yeah.
So,
I love this whole thing of just putting them together, but not just, here's this color and now here's this color, because you can't do that. That looks funny sometimes.
No, I love how it's fading into the next. So. Yeah.
Anyway, so that's all I have is my
whips.
For my whips.
I'll show my blanket. I crocheted on it a bit. I think I changed my marker from the last time, I hope. I think I did. So then I would know where I'm at. Still fitting in Beg's Blossom Granny.
It's so funny. You've got this massive, cute blanket, and I've just got this little baby.
Hey, mine was a baby at one time.
That's
too.
right.
They all grow up, you know. They all get bigger. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where my needle is. It's somewhere in here.
Wow.
Okay, so
awesome.
There it is. So this is Knitty by Nature, little progress keeper. That's where I was the last time. So I've only done that.
You did
so I haven't done that much, but that's a little bit.
And remind me, which one is that yarn that you said you couldn't get anymore? Is it this one here?
Yes, but you got it.
I got 2 skeins.
The purple from where?
It's
what's it called?
3 Fates yarns.
Yes, and you found
it.
It's similar. I don't think it's the same. See, that's interesting.
No.
That's lighter.
Oh, it is. I'm not happy.
It's interesting.
I wouldn't have bought it.
But it's the same name, Ursula, right? But it's definitely not the same.
Not
the
same. Okay, that I'm not happy because I would not have bought 2 skeins of it. What I thought was that she maybe had found a couple skeins in packaged up from a show or something. If I had known that it wasn't going to be
exact,
I wouldn't have bought it.
Yeah, because when I had bought it at that show, she had said she was having a hard time dyeing it again. Yeah. And she said, I can't dye that anymore.
But I thought for sure that if she had changed colors, she wouldn't call it the same thing.
Right,
so,
I agree, because this is definitely darker.
Definitely darker.
Yep.
Okay.
I agree with you. I agree. Yeah, that's a bummer. That really stinks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm loving it. I don't even know what color this is, but I love this color. And it's socks. I gave them to my mom.
This one or this one?
This one.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
But anyway, so mine's not, it's not super duper wide.
Oh yeah.
But it's wide enough to where you can sit under it and stay warm.
Yeah, your reels seem just as long as mine. I don't think mine's any longer, but it will be interesting to
compare.
Just to see.
Yeah. I don't know. I think yours might be longer.
Maybe, but not.
But it could be gauged too. Oh wow! Holy crap! Yeah, yours is like double.
Okay.
Yeah. So see.
Oh wow!
So each time you're doing a row, you're doing a lot more than what I'm doing. Although I didn't hold that out, but that doesn't make a difference. Yours is still longer. Yours is still longer. That's funny.
Well, and I think part of it is because when she had told me, how many to cast on or chain or whatever.
Yeah.
I did, and I did it super loose. I probably am repeating myself because I think I said this before, but I did it loose and then, crocheted the first thing, and it still was like bunched up.
Yeah, yeah.
And so when I ripped it out and did it again, I just did it majorly loose.
Really loose,
like, embarrassingly loose, but I didn't want it puckering.
Totally.
So I think that's why mine's so freakishly long.
But see, it still can zip up in the Beg's Blossom Granny.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Big blanket, and I can cover up in that blanket now, so it's crazy.
Totally can.
Yeah, and it still fits in her big bag.
That's great. I know, I'll be switching. right now I have mine in my cute
yes, so cute.
from Elm Tree. You know, she moved, and I don't. She's still in the UK.
Okay.
It seems as though, I don't know if shipping from the UK has recently increased,
Okay.
or if she moved to a different part of it that shipping is more. And I'm not complaining, because I know that we have a lot of stuff here that you guys over in the UK and other places, the shipping's outrageous to get. So I understand that's just the way it is. But when I looked at her shop recently, there was some stuff I was tempted by, but the shipping was going to be more,
Yeah.
like $9, and I don't know. I guess sometimes maybe that's what I was paying before, and maybe I just feel like it's more now. I don't know. But it's hard to pay $9 for a skein of yarn in shipping.
It is.
You know?
It is. Yeah. I mean, I guess, would it still be that if you ordered multiple skeins?
I don't know. It'd probably be more.
Yeah. Because I was just thinking
there.
if you like combined an order with someone else that was ordering.
Maybe, but I think it would still be more.
Yeah, probably because of weight.
It's not her fault. It's just it costs, and I couldn't. It's not like I could go get it for that.
No.
So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm so disappointed in this now.
That's a bummer. It's still beautiful, but
it's very
not
pretty, but it's not.
It's not the same.
It's the depth. That, you know, this is not a.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a Carrie color.
And
it's beautiful though. I'm a purple person too, but
I'm
it's
not a big
the
purple
same.
person is the problem.
It's not the
I'm
same.
a like a burgundy-ish deep.
Yes.
So I don't know. Now I'm bummed.
That's a bummer. I'm glad we looked at that because I was bummed. I mean, I was excited for you that you were able to get it, but I was like,
you probably don't even want a skein because that's not.
Well, I would.
I mean,
I'd buy
it is
it from
pretty.
You. It's still very pretty. I still love purple, and I love that it's sparkly, but it's not the same. I wouldn't buy it and pair it with that.
No.
If I was going to do a sweater, I would have been very disappointed because it's definitely not even close to
and I wouldn't have
matching.
It's pretty, but I wouldn't have bought it in lieu of some other things that I would rather buy.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to be getting that color.
Yeah, exactly. That stinks.
Okay.
Yeah, it happens. So, finished objects. Did you...
I've got all those finished things that didn't turn out.
Okay. Well, I've got my socks.
Okay.
My February socks, which, I mean, they turned out fine. I like them. They're ankle socks. They're very tiny. And this is the ones that I did my afterthought, the true afterthought heel.
It worked.
So, okay. So, I did the hot pink toes. And what I was going to do was, so I did the tube, and then I was going to do my heels. So I had only a tiny bit left of this and a tiny bit left of this. So I weighed them out, combined the two, and I thought, cool, I'm going to start with the light pink, and then towards the end it'll get to the hot pink, and it'll tie it all in together.
Oh.
Well, no, I had like this much left of this at the end of doing each heel. So I didn't even get to this. Because it would have tied it in.
That would have been cute.
It would have tied it in a lot better. So instead it looks like I just ran out of yarn and had to
it looks like you got hot toes.
Yeah, there you go. So anyway, they fit perfectly. They're cute. They're total ankle socks because I was afraid of running out of the main color. But they fit really well. They're size 1 needles, toe up, rounded toe. I did 2x2 ribbing. And then I did the Kirby Werby, her YouTube video for the True Afterthought Heel.
Which is a great video.
Totally. And
my failure had nothing to do with her giving a bad thing. Yeah.
And I was scared to do it at first because I was like, oh man, I could screw these up royally. This could go bad. So I was pleasantly surprised. But yeah.
Cool.
So they're cute. They're not washed or anything.
It's all right.
I don't do that.
You can bring your dirty socks over. It's fine.
Yeah. But
draw the line at bringing your dirty underwear over, but bring your dirty socks. It's all good.
Whatever. So, are we on to community service?
We are, although, let me think. There's a couple things I was going to mention.
Okay.
Like our swaps. Our swaps.
Swapless swaps.
Thank you. The Yarn Cafe Creations filled.
Of course.
Yeah. And then, interestingly, in the DPUC and the Creative Obsession ones, I think had started out with lower because they were almost full. Yeah. When I had checked them one day, there was one spot in DPU and 3 spots left in Carrie's. Checked them this morning, there was like 10 and 9. 40 participants in each. 40 spots. So I think that they got increased as far as how many it's open to.
Oh, okay.
I think is what's happening. Okay. So if you still haven't done it and you're interested in the swapless swaps,
The DPUC or Creative Obsession.
as it stands right now, you could still get in on those.
And you should.
You should. And then we also have, this is kind of community service,
Yeah.
but I didn't pay. Mitchell's Creations, who actually Melissa, Nitty by Nature, referred me to her
wow.
when I had put out there about if there was interest in swaps.
Yeah.
And she asked if I was interested in any dyers. It's like, oh, totally, yeah.
Yeah.
So she hooked us up, and we received... I still have Nina on my lap, sorry.
Yes.
We received some bags and minis.
Beautiful minis.
Her minis are, I mean, her yarn is really...
That's her tag. You won't be
Can
able
you
to
see
it 'cause
it?
of the
Yeah.
glare.
She'd sent us,
Beautiful minis.
for a giveaway, she sent something, and we'll get to that in a sec, but this...
Yeah.
What's lovely about this is that you get to feel, we get to feel it,
Totally,
and it is
yes.
so super soft.
Super soft.
It's fingering merino and nylon, 75-25.
Yeah.
It's
very
super
soft. And the
soft.
colors are just vibrant. In fact, is this mini the same?
Yes, that is a mini
awesome.
of that.
They're just gorgeous.
They're very nice.
They're so pretty.
And so
pretty.
point is
Yes.
that she's going to make up swaps, swapless swaps, mini skein, KKK minis, KKW minis.
Naughty Knitwits.
I don't want to say the wrong thing here.
Yeah.
And I think that I'm not exactly sure. She'll be selling them to you, but I think we're going to open a thread
Okay.
if you're wanting to sign up for one. I don't know exactly how we're doing that.
Yeah.
We talked about it. We talked about some different ideas. I don't know where we landed. But I think she was basically going to do it like the other ones, $30 for in the States, $40 if you're international, and you'll be paying her. I don't know if she'll end up doing it through her Etsy shop or just,
maybe.
Just doing it differently.
Yeah.
But I'll find out the details. But... her yarns are really nice. I'm
It's
really
beautiful.
impressed.
And she also is so sweet and sent Michelle and I bags.
She did.
Which are beautiful.
Very pretty.
This is the one I chose. Super duper cute.
I do like that interior.
I do too. Look at the interior. Little chevron arrows. I'm going to drop a bag on the floor here. But it is so pretty and very, very well made. Cute. And I love the size too. I think it's perfect for like socks.
It is. That's
Perfect
a good size.
for that. And her little tags are so pretty.
She has in
Really
her shop,
nice.
she's got yarn and bags and I think some stitch markers and then some hand knit items.
Yeah, I'm anxious to check it out. I told
Yeah.
Michelle I got to favorite her because I have not looked at her shop yet, so I need to go do that. But very well made.
So the other
Very
bag she
cute.
sent is right here.
I'll hold it up.
Thank you. We don't
Yes.
want to disturb the puppy.
That's right. That's right.
I'm-
size
she
as
is gonna
mine.
Get disturbed.
Another beautiful. Love that blue. I think you'd call it blue. And interior is really pretty as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
And then 2 sets of the minis. And then the
Yes.
other thing that she sent as a prize and for a giveaway is this bag. And I have to be honest, I really like this bag.
Michelle's thinking about swapping
I'm thinking about seeing if I'm allowed to do that. I
Yes,
don't know.
yes.
Because here's that one. I just love
Do you
the
know what the interior
colors.
is of this one?
Well, I think I
This
looked
one's a
at
little bit different shape, too.
It is a different
Yep.
shape.
So it's purple.
Oh, purple.
Beautiful purple inside.
And it came with this mini, which totally matches.
Yes, totally goes with it.
So I don't know. I'm gonna see
So
what
you may
to
get
do.
this, but you probably will get this one.
And if you get that one, I think it's only fair that I give you the minis. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
This is the problem when people send us such awesome, amazing
I
stuff.
know. I know.
We have to decide what to
We
do.
do have to
It's
decide.
a struggle. It's a real struggle.
The struggle is
The
real.
struggle is real because we like everybody's things.
And this is really cute, but
It
I just
is.
the colors in that one are
That's a
just so
Michelle
fun.
bag.
It is kind of a. It is. I like
But
the
this
little
is
masks.
beautiful too. It's gorgeous.
And so I'm going to contact her and find out what her preference would be
Yes.
because I don't want to take advantage of
No,
a situation
right.
that, we want
Totally.
it to be beneficial for everyone.
Totally.
And it's not like it wouldn't be because you'd be
Oh
getting
my gosh, a beautiful
yeah.
bag. Yeah, it's gorgeous. I had to hem and haw over which one to pick because
It was the interior that did it for you,
It's
huh?
the interior because I like the chevron arrows, but I'm still hemming and hawing because I love that blue.
Okay.
I just think it's really pretty.
Well, you got to think about the fact that you're going to see the outside probably more than the inside.
Probably.
So, Nina, you can go
I
back
don't know.
behind
See, that's
me.
what I'm saying though. It's like I can't
Here,
make a decision to
Just go
save
back
my
behind
life.
me.
So
Lay down.
Her bags are beautiful. So
They
check
are.
out her shop, and
What's that?
we will.
Oh, my crochet hook. Sorry.
We will post something on Ravelry.
Yes, it'll be.
giveaway.
We'll want you to do. Excuse me. I'm just gonna leave it because you don't need to see the top of my head and your
That's
face.
true.
I'm
That's
sorry.
true.
I forget.
I know.
You know.
We forget you're here.
No, we know
we
you're
don't forget
here.
you're here.
We think you're actually here.
Yes.
And so me
that it
bending
wouldn't be
over-
polite if she bends over.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As long as my butt's not in your face.
That's true.
That would
So
be
who
bad.
cares?
Well, because I
You're
don't
not
want to look at
exposing
my.
anything. You're not showing
That's true.
anything.
I mean, I could just leave it, but
You are wearing a bra, so that's good.
Yes.
So we've got that covered. So anyway, once Michelle finds out if it's okay that she keeps this bag, then we will have a giveaway.
Yes. And you'll go to her shop and blah blah. You know, do the normal.
You know
the drill. That's
Yep.
right.
Yeah.
So,
But thank you
and she
so
also
much.
offered that she's going to donate another thing
So
for the
nice.
sock knit along.
Yes, that was so
So,
kind. Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was a total unexpected mail day.
Totally.
And then
That's super sweet.
Hannah, who we talked about, Hannah made it.
Yes.
She had posted on Instagram one of her colorways, this one here.
Mm-hmm. Gorgeous.
And I forget what it's called.
I don't know if it's murdered.
Oh, yeah.
Murdered by the word from? Or is that, what does yours say?
Yeah, murdered by the word from. And I don't know if that's like from a show.
I don't either.
Because that
so
doesn't,
know.
I don't
sure
understand.
It is. I'm sure it is.
But I just thought it was so gorgeous.
So pretty.
And so I commented something about how gorgeous I thought it was.
Yeah.
And she contacted me and said that she wanted to just send me a skein of it just to be nice.
So nice.
And I totally believe that. I mean, I feel like there was no ulterior motive or anything.
Right.
So she sends
Yeah.
2 of them so that Leslie can have one too, because she didn't want to leave her out.
So nice.
And this skein of yarn,
So pretty.
something about a birthday princess, and 2 bags of dog treats for Nina.
Oh,
I know.
So nice. So nice.
And then some teas and little candies.
Yeah.
Well, I gave up. I let Leslie have her skein.
Why was I not supposed to? Was I not supposed to have this game?
No. What I'm saying is I was
Oh.
willing to give that up,
Oh.
but I was not willing to give this up as a
Yes.
giveaway
Yes.
because it's too beautiful.
it is. It's beautiful.
And that's why I did the Instagram. I posted
Yeah.
on Instagram if you guys follow me.
Yep.
And Nutmeg Knits.
Yes.
One.
Which is cool.
Yes, because we've known her from. I
Yeah.
mean, we've known her from the beginning. So
and we love
she.
nutmeg.
I do.
I do.
Yes. She has received her yarn,
Good.
and yeah, again, this is really soft.
It's so pretty. Yeah, it's
And,
85 superwash merino, 15% nylon, 400 meters. Yeah, made with love in Cleveland.
Definitely. And on her podcast, she has a little girl, Rose.
Yes, so
Oh,
cute.
she's so adorable.
So cute. So sweet.
Yeah.
This is like a perfect Valentine's, but I could even see it Christmassy. I don't know, like it's just pretty. It's got like even browns in it. Browns,
It's
pinks,
gorgeous. And it does look like
reds.
blood,
It does look like
Yeah.
blood. Yes.
but not in the bad way.
Not in a bad way.
It's just so pretty.
It is. It's gorgeous. Thank you so much, Hannah. That
Yeah,
was very,
thanks, Hannah.
Very kind of you.
And
Very
really, I
kind.
mean, she has a couple other colors that she's added that
I know. You guys are too talented.
you're really good at dyeing yarn.
They are. That is why I don't do it.
Same.
Because I would not be talented
No.
at yarn.
No,
I would have no clue.
no,
Yeah.
not
I can see beautiful yarn and recognize that it's beautiful.
right.
But for me to
Appreciation.
come up with it,
No.
I would have no idea how to
Not
do
at
that
all.
stuff.
All right, you show. I
All
want
right.
you to show that top one because I
This
love
one?
that color.
Okay, so Knit Picks. This is Knit Picks.
It's gorgeous.
Knit Picks has a line, Hawthorne Fingering. And I don't know why, because Knit Picks is not based in Portland. But they
Oh.
have named their Hawthorne Fingering after different cities in Portland.
Seriously?
Yeah, this one's called Rose City.
Oh,
And I grew up in the neighborhood Rose City, but they have Selwood, which is where my sister lives.
had no idea.
They have Alberta. They have Alameda. I lived right by Alameda Street.
I wonder if someone there is from Portland.
Maybe.
That's
And so I had to
gorgeous.
have Rose City because I was like, I grew up, I went to Rose City grade school. Now it's called something else, but it was called Rose City. So that was the neighborhood I grew up in. So I was like, I have to have this. So it's really pretty. To me, it's a tonal, don't you think?
I think it's tonal. Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if my eyes are bugging out with
Yeah,
the light
they're
above us or
tonal.
what, but to me it looks tonal. But I just think it's gorgeous. So it made me want to order. I'm going to order more because I was like,
In
I want to have
different
all of
colors, you
them.
mean? Oh,
yeah,
I
I want
see.
to have Alameda because I lived off of Alameda.
I'm going to go on Knit Picks and look because
I want
I
to
had
have
no
Selwood.
idea.
Yeah, so I ordered that one, and then Felici was selling, of course, you know what? I was actually watching The Little Tailoress. Is that her podcast?
She's so cute.
Oh my gosh, people don't get any cuter. She's really cute. Yeah, she's so cute. So
good thing I'm not a jealous person.
You're adorable. You're adorably cute. Also, she's cute too.
No, we can all be cute. I? Cute enough? What was it?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
You're adorable. So anyway, she showed on her podcast the Felici, this is saltwater taffy, and I had just gotten back from the beach with my daughter and her friend, and we of course always buy saltwater taffy, even though I don't even like this stuff.
I know,
but I have to buy it every time I go to the beach. So I had to buy 2 skeins of the saltwater taffy, which I thought was lovely. And then
I love that one.
Okay, so every summer we go to our favorite camping place in the world, which is Lost Lake, past Hood River, and this one is called Lost Lakes. So I had to have 2 skeins of this one. So it's gorgeous.
My love for it just dropped a tad.
Oh my gosh, I love Lost Lake.
You might as well call it Stinky Outhouse because that's what I think.
Use the outhouses though.
What do you do? A bush?
No, I would. I have. No, they actually have. They have the outhouses, but then they have other outhouses, but they look better. They're a little cleaner. So, but yeah, I don't like outhouses either. I'd prefer to go in the bushes personally, but
I didn't use them either. But you know what? When we would walk, we went once.
Yeah. It's heaven on earth to us.
And it's definitely not that for me. If that's heaven, I'm fine with going to hell. Oh my gosh. Even walking from your campsite down to the lake or whatever, you walk past these outhouses and you can't get far enough away from them. They stink. There's flies buzzing.
You haven't been there recently. The Lost Lake is now owned by other people.
Oh.
So it's definitely been built up more.
Oh, really?
Yes. You might like it better. Because I don't ever smell the outhouses.
Okay.
But it's this gorgeous lake, and you can see Mount Hood from the middle of the lake.
Is there an option to stay somewhere that has electricity?
Yes, they have cabins, and they
with electricity.
Yes, they redid all the
and
cabins.
Plumbing, a toilet.
Yes,
shower.
Some of them do. Yes. You should go online. And they've redone all the cabins, and they're beautiful.
Okay.
They're like little cottages.
Oh, well, that does sound better.
Go online. Yes.
Because when we went, there was no electricity.
No, exactly. No, there's definitely campsites that also have electricity and hookups and stuff. But
we had to run our generator.
Yeah.
And because it was hot, I needed air conditioning. And these people had the audacity to come ask us to turn it off.
I know.
Like, are you kidding me?
Lost Lake is pretty rustic.
It's hot here.
I know. Well, we've taken our kids there since before they were even born. My husband and I went there, and so we go there every summer because we don't do big vacation. We've never done a big vacation with my family, so it's always been Lost Lake. So to me, this was like,
and I love the colors, but
yeah. So I ordered those. Whoops! Oh boy, dropping stuff.
Ooh, it's so soft.
Thank you. And then yesterday, Angelique had a trunk show at the real reason
that she didn't.
No, this is late in the afternoon. I had totally forgotten about it, and she texted me and she was like, "Hey, are you going to come to the trunk show at the coffee shop?" And I was like, "Oh my goodness, I totally spaced that." So it was like not even 10 minutes from my house, so I had to go. So it was at a cute little coffee shop in Damascus, which is a little town next to Happy Valley, where I kind of live, Clackamas, Happy Valley area. So anyway, she had her little trunk show, and I picked up this mini skein, which I told her she's got to do. She's got to do a full skein in this bad boy.
Oh, she hadn't done a full skein?
I don't think so. I didn't see any, and I don't know what the name of this one is, but it's super cute. I love the bright green and
with the gray. Yeah,
it's really cool. So picked that up, and then I picked up this one of a kind. So it doesn't have a name, but it's 75 superwash merino, 25 nylon, 4-ply. I thought it was really pretty.
I guess if a dyer does one of a kind, there's no point in struggling over finding a name.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. But to me, I loved the pops of color in this because I felt like it could go with so many different things.
Yeah.
If I did do a shawl, I could pick gray, I could pick green, yellow, orange, even. So there's lots of different bits in there of different colors.
Cute.
So that's Black Sheep Yarn. Check her out. Check out her shop. So anyway, it was fun. We just sat around and drank coffee and ate snacks. They closed down the coffee shop.
Oh, wow.
And if you ordered anything, Angelique gave you a discount on your yarn.
Wow.
So it was awesome. So
wow,
we just sat there and knit and enjoyed coffee and
Okay.
So I have another community service, but you go.
Okay.
You're gonna be a little while.
Shush. Okay. I had resisted this one. I know. This is Tainted Love from Despondent Dyes.
I love her yarns.
I love her yarns too. And
so pretty.
I had seen this in her shop and I loved it, but I resisted it. And then...
For an hour.
No, it was days.
Oh, okay.
It was. And then I think I saw it skeined up, or caked up rather.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I gotta have that.
Yeah.
When it got here and I got to see it in person, I was so glad that I bought it. Because, sometimes when you're seeing things in a picture online, especially red, you don't really know what you're getting.
Yeah.
This is the best red in the world.
Yeah.
And it goes like from black to red to whatever. But this red, that's my favorite red.
Yes, me too.
That is like the truest red in the world. And it's the camera here is not going to capture it at all. That makes it look more burgundy or like wine.
I think that's a good representation there. I think so.
Maybe. I don't know. Because if you look...
I know. It's almost
here,
brighter, though.
It's deep and... oh, God. I love it.
It's beautiful.
It is.
It's really pretty.
So
she has great colors.
I had to get that.
Yes.
And really relieved that I did. And then when I did meet with...
Carrie and Lori, the faithful ones.
Carrie had my Sparkle Cherry Blossom, which Leslie had gotten, and I was drooling over it. It's beautiful.
So pretty.
This would be really pretty if I matched it with a dark green in that one that you're doing, the Snow Melt.
Yeah.
I could kind of have but that's 3 colors, right?
3 colors,
So I need one more. But anyway.
Yeah.
I love this.
So pretty.
It's just such a happy color.
It is. I love it. The only problem is when I always knit with yarn I love, obviously. I'm not going to knit with yarn I don't love. But if there's a skein like that, it's hard for me because I'm like, I want to knit with it, but yet, I just like looking at it.
Because it is so pretty in skein form.
So it's like, I just enjoy looking at it.
Yes.
I don't know.
No,
I need to get past that. And anything else you want to show?
Up to you. I have a couple little things. Actually, I have a big thing that I wanted to show because You So-and-So came out with a new style of bag. That has clear.
Right.
And I love clear.
You do.
I don't know why. I just do because then you get to see what's in there.
Totally.
And it has, it's like an Alice in Wonderland kind of thing, which isn't my favorite story in the world.
Kind of freaks me out.
Totally. Right?
It's like psychedelic, isn't it? Or something. It's a little scary.
But I liked the bag.
Totally.
It's cute. It's got, things. And then
what's inside? What's the writing inside?
I think it might be like Alice in Wonderland.
Okay.
What do you think? It's got the 2 pockets, but
That's great.
I think it is like excerpts from maybe the book.
I was when I got up this morning, but I think it must have been changed several times since then. Suddenly the white rabbit with pink eyes ran close by her.
I think it's Alice in Wonderland.
Yep, there's Alice. Yeah. Cute.
So they've got, this is their jumbo size.
Okay.
And I really like it.
No, I do too, because I'm always opening my bags trying to remember what I put in each one. So
there's nice. That. I mean, that's a whole added bonus that I hadn't even thought of.
Yeah.
I just like to see it because it's pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty.
I had posted the other day, and I don't know if there's any left, but they decided to only do medium-sized bags like made to order. So they were selling their medium bags that were already made at like $20 a bag.
Nice.
So I don't know if, as you're watching this, if there would be any left, but if you're interested, go check it out.
I think I did go check it out.
Did you?
I don't think there was any left, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
So check it out anyway.
So speaking of that, we do have our winner, but we'll wait. And wait a little bit longer.
A little bit longer.
You got a big book.
I did. Well, for Valentine's Day, my husband and I are not romantic people. We like to think we are, but we're not. So for Valentine's Day, he ordered what are they called? Not stirrups. They're called
suspenders.
Suspenders, yes.
He ordered suspenders?
Yes, but they're for people that like to put things on the suspenders. Hold your pants up, but also hold your weapon of choice or your, ammo type thing. So anyway,
that is such an old man
yes,
thing.
I know.
That's hilarious.
It is, but that's what he wanted. So he bought that himself, and I wanted this book. So 750 knitting stitches, the ultimate knit stitch Bible.
Wow!
Got it off Amazon,
and it can double as an impact weapon.
That's right. You can. Yeah, it's got
Please
sharp corners.
keep it away from me.
You can whack someone with this thing. So I got it because I'm not going to ever design my own stuff, but
you can now make the thing for our.
There you go. I could. But I like it because, I mean, there is tons of edgings and ribbing and different color.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to do flowers, if you want to do whatever, that's how
you know what you need to do?
What?
You need to take that down to the office store and have them spiral it.
I should.
Yeah.
I should. But it is tons of just color work and stitch patterns. So if I want to do my own socks and do my own pattern, I can just pick one, and if it works out number-wise, do my own socks. So that was my goal, was I thought I would love to be able to just pick one and say, I'm going to make my own socks out of this pattern, you know?
Nice.
And I think, I don't know what designers normally do, but I think they probably have to do that to get the idea of a stitch.
I have no idea.
I mean, but this is like 750 different stitches.
You're going to be busy for a while.
It's crazy.
Cool.
So I love it. I spent a lot of time just looking through it, and then I tried a few things.
To look
at. It is. And I don't buy mini books anymore.
Me neither.
But I felt like this was a good one to have because I thought, if I ever want to make anything, or even if I want to do a blanket, or if I want to do whatever, or a certain border on something. If I don't want a picot bind off, but I want some other kind of, so it's good for all that kind of stuff. So
good.
Anyway, I like it. I'm happy with it.
Happy Valentine's.
Yeah, I even wrote in it that my husband got it for Valentine's
you're so
Day.
Nice.
Even though he didn't, I picked it out. But makes us feel good that we're.
So you say we're the least romantic people, and this is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Michael sends me and the girls a text the other day asking if we were available for brunch this Sunday, and I get it. And I'm like, well, what time?
Yeah, where are we
for
going?
How long?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, what's the deal? Is this some work-related thing?
Did he do something wrong and he's feeling guilty?
Funny that you mentioned that because so the girls and I the other night were home. He's at work, and I asked them. I go, "Do you guys know what the deal with his brunch is?" They're like, "No. What's the deal?" I said, "I don't know. I'll ask him." So I sent him a message asking him, and he takes it as, I haven't heard from Renata yet. That's what he says.
Okay.
I said, Renata, are you coming? What's the deal? She says, yeah, but can Alec come, her boyfriend? So I asked Michael, and he says, I'm not really feeling the boyfriend thing. So I translate that a little bit nicer and say he'd like it to just be the four of us.
His girls.
Yeah. And Rebecca is like, I said, yeah, no, that's what I said. And she goes, I think he's leaving us.
Oh, gee. That's nice.
I know. And
she jumps.
She says, what if he's leaving or something like that? And I'm like, well, I think that he'd probably talk to me about it in person or alone first.
Yeah.
And
that's funny.
I know. And so so I tell Michael about that, and he's like, that shows how often we do anything like that. The first thing they think is that
something bad's coming down.
He's got some announcement that he has to make, and that he's leaving us.
Oh my god!
And it's so funny because we don't fight. It's not like we're, there's no indications that we're anything but,
blissfully happy.
Blissfully, yeah.
Yes.
No, I mean, we're a solid couple.
Yeah.
But I thought that was
hilarious.
Funny. Yeah.
So you went to breakfast.
We did. Well, we went to brunch at the Claim Jumper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Never been there before.
Yummy. You liked it?
Yeah, I mean, what's not to like?
I know, it's
about
really pretty.
A brunch? I love brunch. That's probably my favorite thing to do as far as food goes.
So brunch is not breakfast, but it's not lunch?
Right, because they'll have everything. There was pancakes and waffles, omelets, prime rib ham, fajitas, salads.
Yeah.
So it's like everything. And I used to go out to brunch all the time when I was young and single.
You and I would take the girls out to brunch sometimes when they were little.
Did we?
Remember going to Hales and stuff together? And
yeah. It was fun when our kids were young and did what we told them.
Yeah, we could tell them where we're going. Exactly. We made the plans and they just had to come.
Totally. That was great. But, we're at a different stage in life now.
That's right.
So
it's good.
It is. It is. I bought another pattern called the Toolbox Cowl, and I'm going to put a picture of it up for sure, because especially with minis, if you're thinking, what am I going to do with all these minis, that's a perfect, I don't know how much it takes of each one, but it's kind of written for minis, because it goes, well, you'll see it.
Yeah.
But it's a cute one. And so the gal that gave us the bag as utterly adorable, remember her?
Yep.
I could not resist this cute little tape measure. Little Mermaid on one side, but this is my favorite. I love Flounder.
Yeah.
He's so cute.
Cute.
And you know what I like about this? Like, I have the
sheep.
I have the sheep and the turtle, but they're kind of big.
Yeah.
And so this is nice. It doesn't take up as much room in my Notions bag. So
yeah. That's really cute.
I'm going to just go through these little things real
Yes,
quick.
go for it.
I thought these were so cute. From Stylish and Stitchy, Shaylin. This is a regular one, a little gummy bear.
So cute.
I love that little gummy. I don't eat gummy bears. I hate gummy bears.
I love gummy bears.
You do?
I'd probably try to eat it. Yeah.
Well,
That's cute.
we have some little gummy bears. They came with these.
Nice.
She said, and they're over there. I had to move them over there so that Nina wouldn't get them.
Yes,
but
that's good.
And then the other one was on my failure of a bird.
Yeah.
And I took it off, but now I don't know where it is. So, here we go. And then this one's the Progress Keeper style.
okay.
I wanted one of each so I could, use them.
Cute.
But they're so realistic looking.
Yeah, they are. That's what I'm saying. I'm just chewing on that thing.
I mean, they really, then you cannot see it up close. Keeping it away from you.
That's funny.
And so I had Melissa, but she worked for free, but
oh my gosh, I know.
the Naughty Nitwits Progress Keepers.
They're so cute.
She had, when the last time I bought them from her, she had sent me some of the pieces and said that she would tell me how to put them together.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, I can't do that with nails, and I have a hard enough time just clasping things.
Right.
I definitely wasn't going to be. But we have those for, giveaways, and we like to throw those in. But I had told her that I loved the Harry Potter ones that she had in their shop, and so she sent me. I don't know whose is whose right now, but they're so awesome. Yeah. Obviously, probably not going to hang that on knitting.
Right.
Don't even know that it would be a good bag pull. It could be though.
It could be.
That might be. But someone told her that they use them as a shawl pin.
Oh my gosh, that's a great idea.
It's a great idea.
That's brilliant. I wouldn't have even thought of that.
I wouldn't have either.
That's really smart.
Oh my gosh, I just love them.
Beautiful.
Even if they just sit here with me.
And look pretty. Mm-hmm.
I think this is Hermione's. It's my favorite, I think. It's just, and this would be the perfect shawl pin, really, because it's just.
Yeah, it's perfect.
But I mean, I could see this one being good too, because it might stay good.
Yep, because your stitches might go around that maybe and really hold it in there good.
Yeah, I guess these might not. It depends on what you're using it on, but.
And if you get it in there well enough, if you kind of go in and out of it, it would probably work. That's great.
I think they're so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, and speaking of Nitty by Nature, and I had this written down because I didn't want to forget, she opened a Ravelry Group. And she's hosting a knit-along for felted stuff, like a bag.
Neat. Okay.
And I'm not into felting.
I like felting. I just haven't done it in a while.
Yeah.
I need to.
I don't even think I could with my washing machine, but...
I was thinking of needle felting. You're talking about felting in the wash machine. Okay, gotcha.
Yes, exactly.
Gotcha.
So,
I have felted slippers before. That's it.
You have? I haven't done it. Well, I mean, I did this felting thing as part of a homeschool thing, and it was awful. But, okay, and then Patrizia. Remember the bag that we did as a giveaway long before Christmas, and the gal that won, it was an Instagram giveaway. She was in Italy. She finally got her bag.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
But she told me to give you a kiss.
You're gonna whisper something on air. Nice. And because you're wearing the lip sense,
I didn't get it on
come off on my hair.
And what's really good is my lips didn't stick to your hair.
That's right.
Because I didn't fully think that through.
That's right.
Because I thought about kissing your face, but then I was like, no, I don't want to do that.
But it wouldn't have come off if you did.
It wouldn't have. But normal lipstick would have stuck to the hair.
Totally.
And that would have been really messy.
Yeah. And I would have looked like I had a bloody wound on my head.
And I would have had your hair on my lips.
You would have had a hairy lip.
Who would have been worse off?
We already have hairy lips. We don't need more hair on our lips.
We call it Gwen. Can you get me in?
Well, that was sweet of her. Thank you. I'm so glad she got it.
I know.
That's horrible.
Well, I'm just glad that it made it, because I thought, it's just as likely that it will never show up.
Yeah.
And that's a problem.
I honestly think of that, though, when I order things from far, far away. I always think, is it worth it? Am I still going to like it when I eventually get it? Or,
right. Well, actually, like when I've purchased from Etsy shops that are over there, it doesn't take forever and ever and ever. You know, but when I send things from here overseas, it takes forever.
So long. Okay.
Now, I don't know if someone that's over there were to send us I don't know if businesses somehow have a better on shipping. I don't know how that works, but
maybe.
I'll tell you, I sent that well before Christmas, knowing that it wouldn't make it by. I mean, it was a couple weeks before Christmas. I didn't think it would get there by Christmas.
Yeah, I guess if you throw in the holidays and that kind of thing, I guess maybe
mid-February.
Yeah, maybe I guess so. 8 weeks.
Probably
8 to 10 weeks, maybe.
Which is, I mean, that's way longer than I've ever waited for a normal order.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad she got it.
I am glad that she got it too.
Good. Well, I have to talk about this one pattern I ordered. I feel like it's more like a book. Mina Phillips, she has her vanilla sock recipe with a German short row heel.
That is really thick. I haven't tried that.
Okay. And mini heel flap adjustments in it.
Is it for toe up or?
You know what? I think it's cuffed down, but I have not. Oh, you know what? Notes for toe up sock knitters. Good. So I think it probably covers everything.
Wow, it's really thick.
But when I was printing this bad boy out, it's 18 pages.
Why?
19 pages.
Because there's a lot of pictures?
No, I think, I don't really know. Okay. I should have done better.
Like looked at it before you came
videos, or not videos, but photos of the mini heel flap.
Interesting.
So, I mean, she does give you a ton of
info. And you like that
info.
heel flap thing, don't you?
I don't know.
Oh, no, it's Lori that really likes the heel flap.
Yes, I don't know what I like.
Okay.
I just figured I like her. And I know she does a lot of work with her patterns, so she's very...
I might have to... Well, I'll take a picture of it because... Or I'll link that one, but I might have to get that.
So I haven't tried it yet, so I can't say what I think of it, but I
so
trust
what's it?
her. Mina's Vanilla Sock Recipe by Mina Phillip, who's about to have her baby anytime soon. Anytime.
So jealous.
She's just...
I mean, I don't need to have a baby, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But...
such a fun time in life.
It is a fun time in life.
Scary.
Oh my gosh. When I had Renata, I was so scared of her. And she was a 9-pound, 9-ounce baby. So she was not little.
Yeah.
But to me, she was little.
Bitty,
she was this tiny little thing. And I had her, once we got home, I was terrified.
Yes.
And I just broke down crying because I didn't know how to get a shirt on her. The little onesie. I was like, I don't know how to do this. I don't want to break her. I was so scared. And then I was like, what if she cries and I can't make her stop?
I remember that same fear. Like, I remember when having Keely in the hospital, they told me I could go home. I was scared to go home.
Oh, I was terrified to go home. I was
not excited to go home. I was like, are you serious? You trust me with this thing?
Yeah.
And then when I had Emmeline, I could not get out of the hospital fast enough. Right. I was like, I can't. If I just go home, everything will be great. I can't wait to get home. So it's just funny how...
It is.
Yeah, that first baby, you're just like, oh my goodness, you're afraid you're going to...
Totally scared.
...break it, but they're so cute.
And then looking back, you're just like, oh.
They're so sweet and they smell so good.
Except when they poop.
No, but even that, I don't know. I mean, not that poop smells good. But if it's your baby's poop, I don't mind it. I don't know. Even when Ev poops, I don't care. He's so stinking cute.
Sometimes you say things that disturb me.
I'm sorry.
She gets here today.
Adult poop is gross.
And starts telling my husband, talking about how she wants to live in a mini house.
Tiny
house.
Houses. I do.
And she could live in a cardboard box. And I'm thinking, would you shut up? I've kind of convinced my husband that I'm not a total... No, I haven't. But, yeah, we don't say those things around husbands because then they start to think that there must be something wrong with me.
No, there's nothing wrong with you. I know I'm a unique breed, but I don't know anymore. It's like, I could live in a travel trailer. I really don't care. As long as I have my knitting and I have some good coffee
I don't like
and
being
tea
that close to people.
and a TV, I'm okay.
That's very confined quarters for two people.
It is.
And 3 dogs and...
Well, I have 1 dog.
Yeah. Even if I only had 1 dog, I'm sorry. I love my husband.
Totally.
But I could stay in something like that all by myself.
Yeah.
For a while. But
well, you could have a his and hers mini house.
Yeah, that's what it would have to be.
But the thing is, you'd have to have property, and we can't afford property. So it's like, it's not going to happen. But I love watching videos on it, and I love dreaming.
Yeah, it like makes my heart race, and not in the good way. It's like...
It's not pitter-pattering.
Anxiety attack.
Yeah, and who knows? I could live in one and then absolutely hate it. But I just think I would like it.
Yeah.
My husband, it's funny, my husband's the opposite. He's like, I don't think we could live in something like that. And I'm like, really? I totally could. But he's more of a fifth wheel. He's like, a fifth wheel has a separate bedroom. He said it has a little bit more room. But who knows?
And I'm not knocking it if you live in one. I'm just saying that me personally, never.
No, and I'm one of those people that's like, eventually I'd love to sell the house and just live in that and travel all over and just go travel. Do road trips everywhere.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
But
I would like to visit some places, but Okay, so let's do our giveaway.
Yes, back to knitting.
Back to our stuff. But I did have a tip I wanted to share. You guys might know this already, but Jerry, who's Rubberhead88, do you know about citric acid?
Well, it sets your yarn.
Yeah.
Yeah, sets the color.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So because she had asked if I knew of a way to get out an icky smell when you got a yarn.
Oh, okay.
And, so we talked about that. But I said some yarn that I bought smells very vinegary.
Oh, yeah.
And she said to maybe give it a rinse in citric acid because maybe, well, I don't know how we got to it, but she said citric acid. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, vinegar I think sets it too. And maybe that's why it smells like vinegar.
And I figured that, but it's not a smell I like.
No.
And I don't think it got rinsed out well enough.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, what's that green yarn down there?
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and show this.
Oh my gosh,
because
that's really, really pretty.
This is the yarn that has a smell that I don't care for, but I bought 2 skeins of this. It's Marie LaRue. I have it in my...
Marie LaRue?
Is that it?
That's how I would...
Marie LaRue?
Oh, it's lace weight. I'm surprised you got lace weight.
I know, so was I. But I think I did it on purpose.
It's gorgeous.
It is... It's probably aired out some.
Yeah, it doesn't smell at all now.
Okay, well, when I first opened it, it definitely had a vinegary smell.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah.
It has like purples and
yeah,
green. Oh my gosh.
I bought this... I bought
Bohemia Fibers.
Yes. I did it so long ago.
Oh my gosh.
Not like she did a bad job getting it done, but it was one of those understandings, this is going to be several weeks out or whatever.
Wow.
And she was having a sale.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the deal was, but I got both these skeins for not much more than $20 or something. It was very inexpensive. And
that is gorgeous.
Yeah, I really loved the colors online.
Yes.
And yeah, they're really very pretty.
So pretty.
I'm going to do something lace weight.
Amazing.
Something lace weight.
It's gorgeous.
Have never knit with lace weight before.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, you'll either love it or hate it.
I don't know.
I
think
like
I'll be
it
okay with it.
Yeah, some people don't like it at all because it's very, very fine.
Okay.
But
well, we'll see. Maybe you'll end up with that yarn.
It's gorgeous.
And
it almost glowed from down there.
I know.
I mean, it's like so pretty.
It is very pretty.
Yeah. Awesome.
I also, this was the skein for the Desert Vista Dye Works last year. This is the special skein that she created for the people that completed it.
Neat. What's it called then? Does it have a name?
It says 85 of 90, so maybe that means 90 of us
did it. Okay.
It's just the 2016 exclusive.
Oh, okay. So maybe she didn't have a name.
I have to be honest because I'm an honest person.
Yes.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. I like yellow sometimes, but I don't think I like yellow and purple together. I don't know why.
That is exactly what I hate.
Is that what it is?
I hate yellow and purple. They were my high school colors.
Okay.
Sunset High School. Not.
But knit up. Do you think you'd like it then?
Well, it will be interesting to see it knit up.
Because it's self-striping, right?
Yeah. I listed it in our KKW boutique.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah. I don't even know if knit up I'd like it because this just reminds me of Sunset High School.
Okay.
And
those are bad times in your life?
Yeah. And it wasn't just it was just that period of life was just a hard time.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Nothing good.
Yeah.
So anyway, I love Desert Vista Dye Works.
Totally.
And I know that this appealed to a lot of people.
Totally.
If it was anything probably but yellow and purple.
Yeah, even the gray and purple is beautiful.
Right.
And the pops of a little bit of green in there.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Pretty.
It's just that combination doesn't do it for me.
Yeah.
So you can't win them all, and you can't please everybody.
And it's funny because I love yellow. I love yellow and gray together. So it's not like I don't like yellow.
Oh, same here.
But I just don't know. I've never liked yellow and purple together. No. I don't know why. But I love yellow and gray or yellow and pink. Well, I don't even know. But just not yellow and purple.
So the You So-and-So Jumbo bag. The winner of that was number 78. Right. No, I was like, why did I write this down? Her Ravelry name is Miril.
Okay.
But there was no name associated on the page. So, Miril. You won the bag.
Yay.
So, we'll send that out to you when I get your address.
So cute. Yeah.
And so, do we have anything else? Like, did you get to talk about all your stuff?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. I can't think of anything else.
you know what, I will show real quick because I have them out here and then they'll get put away and I'll forget. But when I was at Dublin Day, you hate to go hang out at a knit shop for hours and not buy anything.
Right.
But I don't need, I don't know. Of course I don't need yarn. And there was some stuff there that I kind of liked, but I just didn't want to buy yarn.
Yeah.
They had these really cute little tags, which I've bought some of these before. I don't know that they were these exact, I think it was these exact ones.
Yeah, I think these look familiar to me, like you've given me some of them.
I probably have, but I can't find them anymore.
Yeah.
So I bought the little tags that you give with your gift knits.
Cute.
And I thought those would be fun, too, to throw in with some giveaways.
Cute.
Just a couple of tags. And then this card, isn't that
so
adorable?
Sweet.
I don't know that I'll use it. I might just frame it or something, but I just thought it was adorable.
Very cute.
So, just little cutesy thing.
Yeah, very fun.
So we'll get this. We'll get this Mitchell's Creations giveaway going.
Yep.
We'll want to hear if you're. I'll figure out what she wants to do. But if you're a mini skein person, and you want to do a swap, a swapless swap, but it's not what she's not doing it through the lady that helps coordinate these other ones. She's just going to do it on her own. Totally fine. We'll figure out how we're doing that. But I think what we'll do is open a thread, and if you want to do it, you're going to put your name there, and then she'll contact you to get payment, and then she'll deal with dispersing it. Yeah.
But they're beautiful and they're super soft.
Really soft.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
So we'll probably have 2 different threads, one for the giveaway, and that's where you'll go to her shop and tell us something there that you like.
Yeah.
So.
I can't wait to check it out.
Yeah.
Gotta go check her out. Yeah.
Well, that's all I have written down, because I did try, I always try to write things down that I don't want to forget.
I know.
And sometimes it just doesn't matter that I've written it down. I still forget.
I know.
But I'm looking at my list, and I'm seeing that I've talked about it all.
I've got all the check marks.
I do. I do.
Checked off everything.
And I've already started show notes. Now that I have discovered Google Docs, I can do all sorts of things.
Nice.
I love Google Docs.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I'd have to take a class just to know how to do stuff.
It's really simple, but I know that there's a lot of it that I'm not even tapping into.
I'm sure.
I don't know how to do.
Yeah.
But
there's so much.
And it's probably never going to happen.
Yeah. Well, but know what you need to know.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't need to know any more than you have to. So.
Words to live by.
Only learn what you have to.
That's right. Set the bar here and don't even go over it.
No need for that.
Exactly.
Don't need to be an overachiever.
We don't want to make people jealous.
That's right.
Oh, you know what? I don't want to make this thing run on and on, because I was really excited when we were getting this done. I know, and I was happy about that. But then I thought what we should do is, because we haven't done one of these in a while.
Yes.
Let's just take a look.
Take a risk.
Because we don't want to let you go too soon.
That's right.
All right, let's just ask.
Okay.
Would you rather slide down a 1,000-foot rope with every part of your body covered except your hands, or do the same thing wearing only gloves and shorts? Well, that's stupid, because why would you want to do that in only gloves and shorts?
Well, to me, if you're wearing gloves and shorts and your hands aren't going to be ripped apart by the rope, if your whole body is covered but your hands aren't covered...
Oh, except your hands.
Yeah.
I didn't catch that.
So you're going to rip up your hands.
Right.
So I prefer... Oh, but if we were just wearing shorts and gloves, we'd have no top on.
Right.
So that would rub against the rope.
Ooh.
And we'd be exposed.
Right. How many people would be watching?
True.
This I'd like to know.
Well, and if you're strong enough, you could go down a rope hand over hand. Oh, it's 1,000 foot.
1,000-foot rope.
That's pretty high.
Every part of your body covered except your hands. Yeah, hands are really important on rope.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do the same thing wearing only gloves and shorts. That's not fair to a girl. Or do what some guy in Placer County, California did. He swung off the 728-foot high Forest Hill Bridge tied to a 115-foot rope. That part was okay, but when he tried to climb the rope back to the bridge, ice crystals had formed on the rope, preventing his climb. He hung for more than 3 hours in the frigid morning air until rescuers arrived and hauled him up.
Oh my goodness.
This is why I like to stay home. You know?
Don't go out much.
On the couch with Netflix.
Yeah.
You know, my would you rather would be, would you rather watch Netflix or Amazon Prime? I think
Right.
Amazon, I think that Netflix has more variety.
Yes.
Although Amazon has some Amazon originals that you
Right.
can't.
Right. But that's not risky at all.
Hey, you know, you
Low
cannot
risk.
you cannot get those hours back of your life
That's true.
if you watch something that's not that good.
That is true. It's a waste of time.
Waste of time.
But at least you have your life.
Right.
If you do something
You're not
daring
burning
like
your
that,
hands off on rope or exposing
or your breasts
yeah,
off.
Right. I just don't think it doesn't matter. The rope could go right between.
it could, but that would still hurt.
It would hurt.
It would hurt really
yes,
bad.
it would hurt really
Yeah.
bad. And just think of other body parts.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you'd have shorts on.
You'd have shorts on, so you'd have to do it. But your feet, where do your feet go? And your feet
I don't
get
know.
rubbed.
I've never spent a lot of time with rope under any
either.
circumstances. Climbing it, rolling around in it. I just haven't
Tied up in it.
have not had a lot of experience with rope.
I have neither. Nor do I want to.
So, you know, if you want to share with us your thoughts,
Your deep wisdom.
always
and
good
insight.
to know what you're thinking
Yes.
about rope.
Because we could be totally wrong. I don't know which one I'd choose. I don't know.
People always come up with good points.
They do.
About
they do.
these things.
That we don't think
that
of.
we don't think because we don't think beyond what we absolutely have
Exactly.
to, according to you.
We only know what we have to know.
That's right.
That's right. We know how to knit. What more do you need? You know?
Yeah.
You don't really need to know much more than that.
We're potty trained and we know it. All right.
That's an advertisement. We're potty trained and we know how to knit.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're not single. If we had to write an ad, nobody would pick us up.
No, that ship sailed a long time ago. Well, have a good couple
goodness.
weeks till you see us again.
Yep.
And get those photos posted. I'll try to
For
get
what?
mine done in our knit-alongs.
Oh.
I know. Nobody. That was totally random. Your photos, but that could be anything, really.
I know.
What we're talking about.
We need to be specific.
Definitely, probably should narrow that down.
Yes.
Your socks and your
Yes.
stuff
Yes.
if you're
Your
participating.
knit-alongs.
Your knit-alongs,
Yes.
yeah. So, okay. Bye.
Bye.
Stay away from the rope.
That's right.
Naked anyway.